Today I've got something special for you. I have an Apache first. We are reviewing the Keystone Alpine Avalanche Edition. Let's go take a look. All right, as I said, this is a Apache first. This is the Keystone Alpine Avalanche Edition. This is the 379 mid-bunk. I'm gonna throw all the stats up here over to the left so you guys can see the length, width, height, weight, all that good stuff. And we're gonna talk about with this unit why luxury is standard and not an option. So Keystone's done a heck of a job on this. This is essentially the brother to the Montana, which has been the best-selling fifth wheel for over 20 years. And this is a really impressive unit. We're gonna start right up front here. You've got a fully painted one-piece cap. So this isn't gonna get nasty looking going down the road over time. Get your nice running lights there. Do have the upgraded Road Armor pin box. Is gonna give you a little bit of extra cushioning, give you a better ride with this heavy unit. Look up front here, you do have your large inverter in there. This does have a residential fridge, which we'll look at. All your hydraulics there for your hydraulic leveling and your shut-off switches. And then you do have a spot over here, either storage or generator. This unit is not generator prepped, however, you can get them generator prepped. We talked about that hydraulic leveling. This is a 6-point system. So this is gonna give you plenty of leveling power on this unit. This is over 14,000 pounds and over 41 feet long. So you definitely are gonna need that. Up top, you've got two awnings that span the whole length of your campsite. LED lighting for the whole length of your campsite as well, which is really great. We'll come up front here on the side. This is where you've got your battery compartment. Easily accessible. We've got one battery in there. You can add a second battery, like the Keystone gives you your two spots there. Really great pass-through storage here. You've got this durable liner. It's all gonna be waterproof. It's gonna hold up to whatever you're gonna throw in there, which is gonna be great. This is a nice little thing that Keystone's adding. You can see awning, slide. So you've actually got your switches inside here that we can actually control all this from the outside. I think that's a really nice touch. You don't have to go inside the camper to know if you're, well, basically to put out your slide or to see if your slide's in or out, etc. So just a really nice add there. Outdoor kitchen. You're seeing less of these on fifth wheels. I like that as a plug and a light in there. Before we get too far, down underneath, they do have an oversized holder for your sewer hose. You've noticed you got slam latches on all of these, and then you do have just this little push button here. It's got a metal pin in it. It's not all plastic. I like that. Again, quality from Keystone. We're gonna go over here to the Lippert solid step stairs. Now these are strutted. Again, you won't find that in every unit. This is gonna make these stairs very easy to lift. And again, everything that I'm talking about is standard on this unit. These are not optional packages. So you got your slide here. This is a rack and pinion slide. Second awning. All your LED. Something you're gonna notice about the windows, these are all 80% tint. It's gonna really help you stay cool inside. Come around here to the back of the slide. This is a really nice feature. They actually gave you a camp table. So this is a table that stands all the way up in here. This is a 5-foot table. I love that. It gives you somewhere to put your grill or prep area, whatever you need. These are double sealed slides. Come around the back, you do have your ladder. Fully walkable roof up there. You've got your TPO liner for your roof. 20-year limited lifetime on that. Back here to your hitch. Do have a 2,000-pound weight capacity on that hitch. 200-pound tongue weight. 50 amp on the power here. Come around the side. And as we look down the side, you guys are going to be seeing also, this is all vacuum bonded fiberglass. Really durable material. Well put together. You got one of your sewer connections there. And then they always seem to do this under the slides. You got another sewer connection there as well. And then something I don't want to miss as we're looking here. So you do have your G-rated tires. You've got your beautiful wheels. But another thing is you've got 7,000 pound rated axles with bronze bushings, not the 6,000 pound with nylon. So I think that's really strong, and you've got that road armor suspension down there. We're gonna keep coming around. Again, you see 3 slides on this side. This is your living room slide. This is your mid-bunk slide. That is your bedroom. These are both rack and pinion. That is a BAL exact. I like that they did that instead of doing a Schwintek. I think that just adds an extra level of quality to it. And then something else you're gonna notice is how tall these are. This is a full profile unit. So this unit, being oversized and full profile, it is over 4 inches wider. And then you go from 6'6" to 6'10" on these slides. When we get inside, you're gonna notice this makes a huge difference. This thing is absolutely massive inside. Just feels like a big open space. You got your Suburban tankless water heater around the corner here. You do have a prep for your Furrion side cameras. Got a spot for a filter in there. They've upgraded and made a larger filter this year. Again, you've got your switches for your awning and slides. Gray tank, black tank, all your PEX plumbing, winterizing, all your dry camping switches. You've got pass-through storage there to the other side. 2 propane tanks. And then right here, with the touchscreen, which we can't look at it right now because I've got this thing running on solar, but this is how you're gonna level your unit. So auto leveling, like I said, you can return to hitch height, whatever you wanna do, it all can be done there. One thing that I did forget to mention as we were going around is this does have, it is prepped for the Lippert tire link. So these tires do come and wheels come with TPMS on them as well. Go back around the front because we're gonna get ready to head inside. As we head inside, we're gonna talk about the Polar Pack that comes on this unit. So this is a 4 seasons camper. And with a Polar Pack, you're gonna get a heated and enclosed underbelly. You're gonna get 2 that go into the vent to heat the attic, Astrofoil and your pass-throughs, 35,000 BTU furnace, all your PEX lines like we talked about, and then heating pads on your holding tank, and that underbelly is fully heated as well, so you've got your heat going around your tanks. And with that, let's head on inside. I want to cover a couple things. One, I like that they give you this nice little safety rail. 2, they give you this whole handle to pull on, which I think is great. As we open it, same thing on the screen door. You've got the Lippert screen assist, so you can just push that down and easily get your screen door open. Mid-bunk straight ahead. We're going to touch base with that in a little bit. And we are opening up into this massive living room and kitchen area. You guys probably really just can't get the wrap your heads around the size of this without being here and seeing it. So that's one thing I hope you guys come by and visit us so we can really show you that. But as we get in here, we're talking about quality. So I'm gonna step back and again, show you the height on these slides. So 6'10" on these slides. You can easily walk under these. You don't have to feel like you're gonna hit your head. And we're gonna start back here in the kitchen and make our way to the front. All right, so huge kitchen, wrap around. I love this, tons of storage. These cabinets are all wood, and then they are all painted and stained. Some really heavy duty hardware in here. You see, you're gonna get amazing storage. And yes, they're all soft close. Same thing on this side. I mean, this is just gonna give you a ton of space for dishes, for food, whatever you're gonna need to hand, whatever you need to bring along with you. More storage up top. Again, everything's easy close. You do have your full-size Furrion microwave. Spinning plate inside. And you can look at the quality here. Everything's screwed in nicely. Nice wood quality. All residential hinging. I love the soft close, especially if you got kiddos that like to slam things shut. Down here, not only do you have some nice space along the edge here, I think this is great for appliances if you're going to keep a crock pot or a mixing bowl or whatever you're going to have out. Down below, plenty of storage. Nice drawers. You can see the construction, 75-pound capacity in all your drawers. Huge drawers over here by the stove. These are solid countertops as well. So these are not a laminate. They are fully solid countertops. You got your 3-burner stove there, along with oven. Come around and look on this side. They give you nice plugs throughout in the kitchen. I really like that. And then the sink. This is a massive sink. So maybe not all the fancy little cup washers and things of that nature, soap dispenser, but really quality. This is really heavy. You can tell that the fixturing, they did not skimp on the fixturing. And then we come over to our full-size refrigerator. This is a full-size residential fridge. Again, this is inverted, so this is gonna run while you're going down the road. I love the size of this. French doors. Huge deep freezer. Plenty of room to keep meat for all your grilling needs. And then it does have an ice maker as well. It seems to always be a thing in campers that everybody's missing is ice. And then a little coffee bar over here. This is a really nice area. Nice cabinetry above. Plenty of storage again. Then down below, I love this. Pull out drawers. Just look at the construction on these drawers as well. See their extra support and framing in there. And that also, before I forget, that is on both sides of this unit. And we're not level right now, so that's why the drawer is opening on me. This is a little bit different color for 2026, a little bit darker. They do still have the lighter as well. I kind of like that it's accented, kind of grounds the whole thing. But over here you can see huge set of camp windows. You can see everything that's going to be going on outside. You got sliding open there. You got full blackout shades with reflective on the other side. This table is completely removable. So you have this massive U-shaped dinette. You can do a lot of hosting here. Remove that table, use it outside. Plenty of storage under both of these units. This is going to convert down to a bed as well. And the star of the show there, 65-inch 4K TV. Just absolutely stunning. Up top, you've got the LED on the top and the bottom for some little accents. Do have a ceiling fan. I like that it's in the living area and they didn't just throw it into like the kitchen. See that on some of these rear livings. Talked about your slide. This is going to be a fold out bed. Then up top, you're going to get more storage here. Again, all this same painted and stained cabinetry. And then right here, you do have your lights and you do have a dimmer control as well. So I don't even have that up to maximum brightness, but I really like that. Also, check out these recessed LED puck lighting. Really gives you a sense of, again, that residential feel. I love all the window treatments. And then they do the wood trim around all the windows as well. Just really makes, again, feel like you are at home. And then right here, right in front of your TV, you've got heated and power recliners. They've got USBs in there as well. That's going to kind of finish us up here on the living area. Something I do want to talk about before we go back to the bathroom and the bedroom. This does come with 3 AC units. These are the Coleman Mach series. These are 15K BTU. And these use something called the Blade Pure system by Keystone. So what that does is it gives you 20% extra efficiency, and then also a huge filtration piece as well. So if you're out maybe in the woods or somewhere that maybe it's dusty or smoky, it's going to give you all that extra filtration. Last thing to talk about, 5,000 BTU on the fireplace there. And then you've got JBL speakers. So you're going to have some of those inside, and you're also going to have JBL speakers outside. I've seen some units that aren't coming with speakers on the outside anymore. So we're going to come down the hallway here. We're going to get into the bunk room. So this, obviously, being a bunk room model, this is kind of what's important here. I absolutely love this. One, they give you a ladder. You don't always see that in all of these. It seems like it should be kind of a thing that you put in there. Not all of them do. You've got a bunk up top. That's going to latch, so you got a little bit more room down here to sit. That is going to come out to a full-size bed. Again, they do lighting up top, lighting over on the sides. You do have a plug there as well. Then I'm going to sit down so we can kind of see this side. So you've got a full dresser here, but this dresser also converts into a desk. So I can take this, I can pull this out, and now I can sit under there. I've got plenty of power. I've got a spot for a TV if I want it, or maybe a TV/monitor. This could be a good office. Spot up top, again, office or clothes. All this beautiful cabinetry. I like how even inside, they've got some nice shelving as well, so you don't have to worry about what you're putting in here. That closes up. And then a little fun little secret right here. This is a fridge. So believe it or not, this is a little unit. You can put some drinks, maybe a sandwich. I think that's just a really neat feature for a mid-bunk. And actual door, not a pocket door. All right, heading out of the mid-bunk. We're going to head upstairs. We're kind of looking at the floor right now. I'm going to talk about this floor because on the step up and on the bottom piece, this is a one-piece hyper deck floor. So this floor is 5/8 inch thick. It is completely waterproof. Keystone, again, did a great job of innovating there, coming up with a solution. I like how they still have all the old school switches. No touchscreen in this unit. You got your 2 Coleman Mach AC controls there. This does cover up in a nice little spot. And then as you come in the door, you do have a spot for keys up top, coats, maybe an umbrella down there at the bottom. Turn around. All right, heading into the bedroom now. You got all the glass doors there to the closet that give you the illusion of depth in here. Look over, you got the BAL exact slide. That's not stains on the bedspread. That's actually lights from above, so you get some nice little reading lights with switches. You have your third AC unit. That's going to come with heat pump. Washer dryer prep is going to be right there for that cabinet. And then you do have your dresser here and a spot for TV up above. We're going to head over here to the closet that I'm struggling to open. All right, as we get that open there, you've got a light up above, plenty of storage space in there. Really nice closeted area for all your hanging clothes. And then on this side, we open up for the washer dryer, more area for hanging, shelving, if you don't want to use the washer and dryer. And then you've got your hookup right there for your drain, power, everything's going to be ready to go. A little motion activated light in there as well. So we spin around here. You've got the bathroom entrance there. Obviously, you got your bathroom entrance on the outside as well. You do have your dimmers and your AC control right in here for you. One last thing I'll show you. Underneath the bed, absolute massive amount of storage underneath the bed. I like that it's all finished in there as well. And then we're going to go around the other way for the bathroom because I want to show you something that's kind of special to this bathroom. All right, so again, Open up the door. So you've got a residential style shower. I really love this. So you don't have to have a huge step up, regular step up. You've got a seat in there. You've got a little shelf for shampoo, conditioner, whatnot. Great shower head. You've got a large skylight. And then you've got the tri-glass doors. So these doors, you just flip it up there and you've got a glass sliding door. Really like that. Right here, another really awesome piece of storage. This all comes out. I'm gonna back up here. This is absolutely huge cabinet that comes out. Really great idea. Probably put towels, toiletries, whatever you need in there. They actually put the toilet paper holder inside the drawer. I think that's pretty clever. Nice little space-saving idea. And then as well, trash can down below. So they really do a good job of utilizing the space in here, and I think that's really smart. We're gonna step around to the other side. You can see nice cabinetry there. Obviously your mirror. You got your tankless water heater control, and then plenty of counter space. You can actually get things on there. Dryer, straightener, makeup, shade, razor. Got all your PEX plumbing down below, and then plenty of drawer space on the side here. Oh, and before we leave, you do have Dometic foot flush porcelain toilet. So again, gonna swing back around. Last thing I'm gonna touch base on before we leave, again, just the massive size, 4 inches wider, plus that extra 6 inches, makes a huge difference on the slides. And then this floor, laminate floor with a 7-year warranty. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first look at our Keystone Alpine Avalanche Edition. This is the 379 mid-bunk. I think this is gonna be a really hot unit. It was popular for us last year. I want you guys to come down, really see it, touch it, feel, make sure that it's the luxury that you expect out of a camper. See us at Wentzville and Hazelwood. Like and comment down below if you have any suggestions. Thanks.